words. Black ice, black ice, black ice. Dina, Dina, Dina.
The ink hasn't even finished drying on the page the way I feel anyways. It doesn't have a title, so let's just get on with it. It must have been after a long day of hard work. My body was worn, but my mind used this opportunity of susceptibility to have me envision a world where a pen, just a simple pen, came and spoke with me and announced it had heard of my cause, and that all the others that had came before it weren't ready for such responsibility, thus falling victim to their manufacturing faults. Oh, I said, I see. That's why they stopped working, find themselves lost or broke, just choked under the pressure of use when they realized that this was it. My only job from them was to spew out the truth, and it continued that it, on the other hand, already knew its purpose for being, but until now, this very moment, it was still in search of a reason. It believed when I said, were it my pen, that I'd sacrifice its ink to fix the future of the future sons and daughters and use it to write words that are weapons against hate and injustice perpetrated against their fathers. This pen, this simple pen, it wanted to die as a martyr. I told it to hold on, asked if it really knew of what it spoke, for the things I wrote were not mere memorandums or notes. I reminded it, this is not a joke. No facetiousness, it assured me was meant. It had witnessed the passion I could invoke, and explained were a human on tears at times it would choke. It had faith in a higher power, believed in humanity, but that this world was a place of immense inequality, that war and destruction seemed to be its only commonality. And it questioned this, and how an outlook of such depression could be met with any comedy. Then this pen, this simple pen, confided in me that it had grown sick to its very ink of people using ignorance as an excuse for their stupidity, refusing to do anything but complain about falling victim to government trickery, when all it would take is for them to grab a book, a pen, a pad, and do some research of great world history, because it's no mystery it's been repeating. Should be no surprise because it's there before their eyes. It's not rare, it's no enigma misrepresenting freedom. It's not an issue, it's a problem. And there's a difference, he reminded me. And because as we speak, the circle's being completed, it band together, we'll defeat it, break the vicious cycle of convenience. This pen, this simple pen, I had to stop it, because how could I believe this? When my first gut reaction was to grab it or maybe laugh it, demanded I take command, it urged I make a choice, better yet, just take a stand, quick, grab me now, this pen said sternly, place me where we both know I belong, between your thumb, your middle, and index finger, because that's where this journey shall begin, that's where we'll both feel strong. But I can't, I refused, truth be told, I hesitated, but this pen, this simple pen insisted, asking where was this backbone I told it I had, asking where was my inner fight, because it wasn't there just to write in my journal, it wasn't there for just one plight, it was there to write out the messages for those who stayed silent, because they had no choice. This voice, I heard it clearly, although it barely whispered, grab me, and I did it. I admit it, I grabbed that pen, that simple pen. If I didn't, who would have written about the poor, homeless, youth that fall between the cracks, our ancestors, the mother supporting children on her back, who would write about the little ones in Africa who died before they're 5, or who are diagnosed with HIV before they realized they were alive, who would put into words breakdowns of countries, cultures, nations, because it's just as important as what's going on here at home. I would have held on to you sooner, I remarked, if only I would have known. And just like that, I woke. Strangely, there were no words for me to speak, but I heard that pen's voice as clearly as a person in my room. Congratulations, in your hand is what you seek. Looking over, there it was, that pen, that simple pen that wanted to die as a martyr. Between my thumb and middle index finger, just where it belonged. As I lay amongst a pile of paper, as it promised, I felt strong, and one sheet, just one, had writing on it. It seemed to be a letter of sorts, thanking God. Thank you.